here we are, Mike Lyon with Darren Mehl. He is the chief, well, what do you call it? The general manager of marketing, right?
Correct.
That's for Metricon, the largest builder in Australia, and we've been sitting here just having a great conversation. This is probably one of the smartest guys I've ever seen from Australia. He's the only guy so far, so he's doing pretty good. So tell us, what have you learned from the show, and what are you going to take back in 2010? What are you going to be doing for your company over there in Australia?
Firstly, Mike, I think the way you presented yesterday and the last couple of days I saw you was awesome. Your presentation skills and the way you actually articulated what you guys do. Very impressed with how progressive you are and ahead of the curve.
This is nice.
And taking some of that back to Australia is some of the jewels and the Monties that I want to take back. Really implementing some of the things that we've just spoken about today. The e-leads or the sales team that we could have, and drawing from our very successful website, which we currently have a lot of these foundations in place, but I think just some of the techniques, the processes, the procedures, and some of the scripts and disciplines to really boost and support our sales function off our website is going to be just something that I really want to go hard with. The other things that I took back from the show, I think just getting ahead. We are the leaders, and technology, or probably the social networking space in Australia probably is not as big as what it is in the States, but as we're the leaders, we want to hop into it pretty quickly, and that space is really important to us because these consumers are coming in waves, and this age bracket and these people who are surfing the web and integrated into Facebook and Twitter, etc., is just going to be something that we need to get on top of, and having a strategy there where it ties into our communication strategy, somewhere it ties into the way we actually interact with our customers at display centres, all the way through the build process is something which I think is a great opportunity. And some of the things you've showed me today with video technology, integrated, having someone tweeting and having someone that interacting with customers all the time is something I want to build into my strategy moving forward.
Right, because you guys do 3,000 plus homes a year, right?
3,200 homes a year.
So you got a lot of customers out there.
So, a lot of customers, and we hold the hand of these. We interact with these customers for a longer period of time.
Right.
Essentially, somewhere between 12 and 24 months, essentially. So it's quite important that we can communicate and set expectations. Is probably the biggest part that we can probably learn from, or use these technologies to assist us in that. And probably finally, the last piece was obviously the green piece, the green environmental area. Again, customers, affordability. We have the same sort of issues as you guys do around affordability. Customers don't want to be paying for things they can't afford. However, they do believe there is some relevancy in some areas which being socially responsible in the green space. So we do a good job at it, but again, we have to work on areas that customers value and building that into our homes. So,
well, yeah, and I liked your concept of shades of green.
Shades of green. So we have a concept, shades of green. We don't call ourselves the green builder. We allow the customer to really choose how green they want to be. So if they want to be dark green and have all the features and elements of a green home, that's fine. They pay for it. If they want to be light green and really have maybe just a rainwater tank or something, some sort of environmental panelling on their home, that's fine. We can do that. It's just up to them what they want to do and let them choose. So I think, Mike, you've been fantastic. Vegas has been absolutely mind-blowing.
Yeah, tell us some of the things you're seeing here compared to where you're from.
It's a little bit more subdued in Australia. Nightlife is not as full on. It's just 24/7 here in Vegas. Some of the chicks and some of the things you see out in the streets is just mind-blowing. There's a lot of plastic, a lot more plastic than there is back home. And it's just been a great experience. So, thank you very much, and look forward to continuing the relationship with you. It's been great.
I hope to see you next year at IBS, and we're gonna find you some flips to buy for you guys, some flip cameras.
Yeah,
and
I think
get
it's
you recorded.
a great tool, and we'll be on it. You'll see it.
All right, cool. Thanks, man.
It.
All right.